Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So this is part 21 of how I married a man that didn't exist. If you are seeing this for the first time, that means you need to start from part 1. The link to the playlist will be in the description, so go check it out and start from there. So let's continue.
Part 21 of how I married a man that didn't exist. So we left off and he decided it was time to go to detox. Before we get into this, I came with the receipts today, girlies. I wanted y'all to see firsthand what the love bombing looked like from both him and his mom and how consistent it was and how intense it was. So this video is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to cut this off. I'm going to add the screenshots and I'm going to do a voiceover. And then I'm going to get into what happened right before we went to detox. Okay, so I'm going to walk you guys through a series of text messages. You're probably going to have to pause the screen to read these. This was right after he did not go to the farm with his daughter and I. So this is just prime example of the love bombing, how he said I was part of the family, how it made me feel. When I read this message, I truly ache for this girl because that's really how I felt, and it was so intense, and I was in. This was a conversation after the whole K thing happened when I got the screenshots from her and her sister. This was me telling him he needed to fix it and that I didn't want to have to heal from him too. Just another example of him hyping me up. This was constant.
I'm going to marry you. And you say you better. I plan on it, my wife. Yeah.
Messages were constant. I could send 10,000 of these, okay? It was so much. This was a message sent leading up to going to detox. He was really scared. He said it freaks me out. He didn't want to die. This is just me giving him encouragement and telling him he's going to get through it. I'm literally reading back over these and I'm fucking sick. Like, I really liked this. I was really like feeding.
You don't understand. You are the start to my world. I can't wait to marry you. Hey.
Into this. This was good to me. Here I am standing on my delusions. This was a text we had the day I went wedding dress shopping with his mom and my mom on FaceTime. I found my dress. I was so happy. And then look at that message talking about alcohol.
I just wanted to let you know how much I love and absolutely adore you. And you mean the world to me. And I can't wait to marry you and have you be my wife for the rest of my life. Just want to give you a quick reminder. Hope you're having a good time. Love you, baby.
This is another interaction about buying alcohol, sending him money. You can see just how tired I am by that last message. I was just so exhausted. Now all of these green messages are his mother. This was an interaction between us after her telling me she felt like we were going to be instant friends. I want y'all to pause here for real and really read this message and keep
Let me read it
what I'm asking.
The green one. I think the green one is from her, or is it the mother? One question before you go: am I different for real, or is this his pattern? No, the green one is from her. The mother now responded, "No, you are different. I believe him when he says he loves you and cares about you very much." Why would you be asking the mother of a child this question? That's the number one mistake. I'm not even married, guys, but I will not do this kind of mistake. Ask a mother about a child towards me. Say thank you. I needed to hear that.
And keep her response in mind. This is going to come in play later. This was literally right after I got the message from Kay's sister. I wanted to reach out to his mother first to see if she knew what was going on and if she would tell me the truth. This is an interaction between his mother and I. You can see in my stories I say he's napping a lot. This is us addressing his sleeping, his drinking, and his physical health. And this is her talking about the strain that it's putting on her, sending him money for this alcohol every day. He was at my house at this time and I took a picture of the bottle. You guys, I didn't even know that video existed until today. I was diving deep into messages and old things to try to pull some stuff out. That's crazy. I haven't seen any of this since the beginning. So this is just a few examples. This was constant. It was intense. This was every day almost. It started slowing down little by little, but it was still happening. I only showed one example of his mom being kind of mushy with me because the rest of the messages were geared towards his alcoholism and the conversations we were having around that. There are a lot of messages in which she is love bombing me in the same way. Mind you, this is over a year's worth of records of not even screenshots, messages. I'm having to go back to screenshots, so it was difficult to even pull some of these out. Now, right after his grandma passed, before we went to detox, we had gone to bed. I ended up getting up around 4 a.m. to get some water, and I noticed that his phone was sitting on the couch. So I picked it up, and there was a notification on the screen from a woman. I will post the screenshot after this portion of the video. I put in the password to his phone. He gave me his password a long time prior, but it didn't work. I put it in again and again, and it didn't work. I thought I had put it in wrong.
What?
So I immediately went to wake him up pretty intensely. Like I was not happy, and I demanded that he open his phone. So he did get really upset, and he started yelling. There was a lot of arguing back and forth. He refused to open it at first. It got really ugly. He did end up unlocking his phone, and once I got in, I saw he was in communication with another woman as well. So the woman that he was in communication, the second one that was inside the phone, not just the notification, the name was the name of a friend that his mom had talked about that he was talking to in Connecticut, if that makes sense. The mom told me he had been talking to this friend named this. It is a gender neutral name, so it could have fit a guy. And this is who it actually was he was talking to. It was a woman. So I was shaking uncontrollably. I was crying. I felt like I was going to throw up. He was just really upset that I woke him up at 4 a.m. Like, that was his main concern. Wow. He said, I guess you're going to throw me out in the middle of the night just like T. T was the ex I haven't talked a lot about that he lived with after he left the sobriety program. I should have.
Why is it even comfortable moving from one woman to the other and living in their house?
But he didn't have his car in Fort Lauderdale at that time, and I wasn't driving him anywhere. So we were in the living room and we were fighting. I was yelling. I was not okay. He tried to tell me nothing was going on. He took the phone. So he took the phone and he was doing stuff on it, and he said, I blocked them. Are you happy now? Bitch, you were not doing me a favor? Are you kidding me? I don't even remember how I laid into him. I was really upset. I was enraged, and I didn't hold back with what I was saying. I didn't hold back with my behavior. There was still lots of fighting. I was exhausted, and I just broke down. So I was shaking and crying, and the fighting had calmed down. It's like 5:30 in the morning now, and he was on the couch watching TV, and I just sat there literally dissociating. Like, I was catatonic. He asked me, what are you shaking for? My body wouldn't stop shaking. My anxiety was through the roof. I was shivering like I was cold, but I wasn't. So I told him that he wasn't even trying to make it better. He wasn't trying to comfort me. He eventually did. He eventually hugged me or tried to hold me. And looking back now, it's a really strange feeling being held by the same person who just stuck the knife in you. To want comfort from that person that just betrayed you and hurt you in such a deep way in my home. So I kept my eyes on the goal. At the time, in my mind, the alcohol was the problem, and once that was gone, he would be the man I needed. His mother was continuously saying he's a completely different man when he's sober. He's a different person. I have my son back. Like, you just wait and see. He's amazing. Like, none of these problems happen. This was a lot. When I say a lot, this conversation happened a lot. This was put in my head almost daily. So in my mind, I held on to the hope that he was going to get better and I was going to have the man of my dreams, because that's who he had showed me in the beginning and showed me through all this love bombing. So looking back now, I used his addiction to justify who he was as a person. I didn't want to see that he was evil. I couldn't have handled that at that time. So it became easy to blame the alcohol. It became really easy to say, when he's sober, he's going to be better. I just have to get him sober. I just have to get him sober. And that is what kept me pushing. That is what kept me staying in this period. And that is what kept me moving towards getting him to detox. Because once he was in detox and once he was better, he wouldn't be doing these things. The alcohol was the problem. That was what I was thinking. I'm going to go ahead and drop that screenshot of the message I found on his phone from the other woman while he was at my house. We're going to stop here. We're going to go ahead and go into part 22 once I get home from work.
Oh, I'm hoping you're not. I'm hoping you're not. I'm sorry about your grandmother. Good night. Please be careful, and you and the girls and the family are in my thoughts and prayers. Sorry you are going through this. I love you. Oh, oh, wow. What do you guys think? What do you make of it? Does it seem like it's like a normal family, family friend messaging the another family friend, or there's something in it? Well, see you guys in part 22. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye. Let me show you guys this handcrafted tie and dye shirts. It's so lovely. It's one of my favorite thing. Let me show you another. So this comes in blue and white.